We're learning more about the man now charged in a shooting at Opry Mills and what led up to the moments before a 22-year-old man was killed. Our team coverage this morning begins with Sophie Nielsen-Colding live outside that mall in Donaldson.
And Sophie, we understand you have new developments from overnight about the shooter.
That shooter is also 22 years old. His name is Justin Golson. He was booked into Metro Jail overnight. He's going to be waking up this morning facing a criminal homicide charge. Police tell us the victim is someone that he knew and he'd had an ongoing fight with him. The shooting itself happened inside the mall in the middle of the afternoon, about 2:30. It happened in a hallway near the Auntie Annie's pretzel shop across from Old Navy. The shooter, Golson, actually worked at a shoe shine kiosk inside the mall. And according to his arrest affidavit, he was carrying the gun he used while he was on the clock. That gun was reported as stolen. Surveillance video from inside the mall also corroborated Golson's confession that he shot 22-year-old DeMarco Churchwell in the neck. Churchwell had reportedly found Golson working in the mall. Police say the two had some kind of ongoing fight following another fight that had happened between one of them and a family member back in March. Churchwell died at the hospital. His family is understandably shaken. The people who were inside the mall during the shooting also experienced a couple of very tense, terrifying moments there.
I saw officers come in with their guns pulled, the big assault rifles pulled, and she had her back to us. I'm like, get your stuff, let's get out of here, something's going on.
News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy was actually outside the mall after that unfolded. Dan, you kind of witnessed some of the chaos that was happening there. A lot of law enforcement on the scene. What was that like?
Sophie, it was chaotic, it was tense, it was emotional. Keep in mind, this was all before we knew that gunman was in custody. So a lot of the family gathered outside the mall were wondering if their loved ones inside were safe.
Once I saw people running and everybody scrambling, then I knew something was wrong.
I saw officers come in with their guns pulled, the big assault rifles pulled, and she had her back to us. I'm like, get your stuff, let's get out of here, something's going on.
That woman you just heard from is actually visiting from Illinois. She was at Dave & Buster's with a friend when they were kind of all taken to the kitchen to stay for safety. And of course, as with any tense situation involving hundreds of people, there were plenty of rumors swirling. But Metro Police quick to confirm on Twitter that this was not an active shooter situation, rather an ongoing dispute between two people, leaving one of them dead. But the shoppers and the employees didn't know that at the time as they were running for cover, many of them after hearing one or two gunshots inside the mall. Now, coincidentally, the Tennessee Highway Patrol was in the mall parking lot performing motorcycle training, and troopers immediately responded to the mall inside within a minute or less of the shooting. They secured the scene and set up a perimeter outside the mall, and within minutes, the suspect was arrested. In the studio, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.